Okay, guys, I'm back, and this is going to be part 2 with Doc G. If you didn't see part 1, go back and check out part 1. So let's get into it.
And then you got motherfuckers hitting me up with that, oh, I need a place to stay shit. And then you got other motherfuckers hitting me up like real shit. People just need to leave me the alone. I'm alone. Obviously, you don't see nobody else in this motherfucker. You don't see nobody else in this motherfucker. It's just me. It's just me. And it's that way for a reason. People talking about, oh, don't you want somebody to live your life with and share your life with? And once upon a time, I used to feel that way. But the older I get, the more I be like, I don't want to deal with nobody. Nobody. Because people are a headache. People disappoint damn near always. And that goes for people of all levels.
Why would he want someone to live and share his life with when he knows he can have everything taken away from him that he's worked so hard for? His money, his assets, his kids, only to be given to the woman by these one-sided divorce laws? He has everything to lose and nothing to gain. So why would he take that risk? Why would any guy take that risk?
So just let me do me. Just let me be me. Just let me just be to my own. Because anytime I've ever entrenched myself in a person's life like that, I've always been disappointed, let down in some way, form, or fashion. And I'm just not trying to do it no more. I'm just like, look here. I'm not. And then you got all these chicks on these dating websites, and it's close to Valentine's Day, so now they're like, we should go out and we should do this and we should do that, we should be this and we should be that. Man, y'all.
Well, yep, that's what these women do. They only call you when they want something from you or want you to spend money on them, especially around the holidays or when their birthday is around the corner. It's a courtesy call to remind you to not forget to buy them an expensive gift.
And for those of y'all that think that I'm trying to be a provider for you, especially you younger chicks that keep trying to get at me like that, I'm not trying to be your provider. I ain't trying to be nobody's provider. And that's fine with me. Oh, you're not gonna get pussy. That's fine with me. I'll be too tired when I get home from work to even think about your stinking ass pussy anyway.
They want a sugar daddy. That's a provider to them. That's what that means. And as usual, they have nothing to offer but their kitty. They think that's all that it takes to keep a man. That's all that they bring to the table. Well, here's an idea. How about this? How about cooking a nice hot meal and put that on the table? And you heard what he said, guys. These women be walking around stinking, so he must know. And I'm sure you guys can attest to that. And just look at his face. He's making that stinky face. So you can tell right there, that's why he no longer wants to deal with modern women, because they're stank with a capital S and a capital K at the end.
Just leave me alone. This goes to, 90% of the people in the world, because 99% of the people in the world I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can call me a hermit. Yeah, you can say, oh, you're an introvert or whatever. What the fuck ever. You understand what I'm saying? What fucking ever. I'll be that. But I know that I'm good in my own company. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, oh, you're bitter. Oh, you're bitter. Who hurt you? A plethora of people have hurt me. Family members, ex-girlfriends, so-called friends. You pick them. That's why I would rather be by myself 90% of the time.
When you enjoy your own company, people will use all sorts of shaming tactics, like calling you a hermit, introvert, a loner, a loser, whatever. But he's content and satisfied with solitude. So leave him the hell alone. Not being bothered allows him to put more time and energy into his goals and hobbies.
I'm just saying, man. Like, When you get let down by people in your life X amount of times, you learn. You learn. And if you don't learn, you a damn fool. When you get let down by people X amount of times in your life, you just don't want to be bothered whatsoever, not even in the slightest. And that's where I'm at right now. And to be honest, I'm fine with that.
If you've dealt with toxic people long enough, you'd rather not deal with anyone. And people will keep screwing you over and over and over again. And when you finally cut them off, they think that you're the problem. They never see themselves as being the problem. They don't see themselves as the problem, even though they're the ones who did you dirty and treated you so badly.
But, that's just what it is. The older I get, the more I start to understand the mentality of Al Bundy off of Married with Children. That's where I am right now. You can call me the Black Al Bundy. Because, he worked his ass off. He worked a 9 to 5. He came home. He had to deal with his lazy ass wife and his ungrateful ass kids. And I had a conversation with him yesterday. This chick another chick I used to date, because I talked to 3 chicks yesterday on the phone. Go figure on that one. And the third chick I spoke to on the phone yesterday, Janae, the one that's back in Atlanta, who's cheating on her husband with me. She hit me up, talking about, well, I'm getting a divorce because, being a single mom is so hard and blah, blah, blah. And people just don't understand the sacrifices that I make. Bitch, what sacrifice do you make? Your kids go to school every day. You get like a 8-hour break every day because your kids are at school. Bitch, you sit on your fat ass all day and you don't do shit. What fucking sacrifices do you speak of? Talking about some of the sacrifices I make as a single mother. Man, out of here with that bullshit. And the bitch never really worked in her life. And now she freaking out because she about to get the divorce, and Lord knows how she's going to pay bills from here on out. Which explains why she's calling me so much now, right? Because she think I'm going to be that sucker, but I'm like, nah. I'm just using you for entertainment.
He's right. He is right. All these ungrateful women want to do is sit at home all day, want to look cute, and do absolutely nothing. Just lazy. Meanwhile, you're out there busting your ass on a stressful 9 to 5 job. Then, when you can no longer provide for her, she's on to the next victim.
Talking about her ass called me yesterday talking about the sacrifices she makes as a single mother. I'm like, bitch, you must not know who you talking to. You must not have ever seen my channel. Because if you did, you know good and damn well what I feel about that. The sacrifices she makes as a single mother. Preventing me with her fucking sob stories about that guy. I'm like, man, the sacrifices you make as a single. Well, I have to make their lunches. Oh, and I have to make sure they do their homework. That's not a job. What I do every day, where I'm about to go to in the next 3 hours, that's a job. The that you doing is not a job. Talking about being a single mom is so hard. I'm like, you ain't never worked a real job a day in your life. Talking about the sacrifices you gotta make as a single mom. They talking about she's breaking up because she's lost the luster in her marriage. And he just doesn't make an attempt to be romantic anymore. Lord forbid you do something on your end. And keep in mind, that provides for her ass. Ain't did nothing wrong to her. But they're getting a divorce because, the romantic spark isn't there. Why don't you help provide the romantic spark? You don't do anything else. I swear, these man, like every day that I go on, I don't be wanting to deal with that. A lot of them ain't even good. They ain't good. And at this age, I'm good on that. All I got to do is just bust one out the chamber and I'm good. And I ain't got to deal with them. And the older I get, the more I have a desire not to deal with that. But like I said, getting to the premise, a brother just want to be left alone by a lot of these begging ass family members, by a lot of these goddamn broke ass, by a lot of these people out here with these sob stories, by these people with these badass kids. I don't be wanting to deal with. Period. I have my peace. I have my solitude. And I damn sure ain't trying to have that interrupted, man. Anyway, I had to go on that rant real quick.
Hey, the last time I checked, that's what a mother is supposed to do, right? Make their lunch, breakfast, and dinner too, and make sure that their homework is done. If you're complaining about your kids, why are the kids with you? The kids should be with the father, because you know what? Fathers raise better kids anyway. And these modern women, they always use that same old story, that same old lame excuse that just to get out of the relationship, they'll always say that, oh, the spark is gone. Yeah, right, the spark is gone. That's just an excuse for them to leave. If the spark is gone, how about making a nice romantic dinner? Or when he gets home from work, how about a back rub? Or just run him a nice hot tub of water so that he can relax. But no, you don't want to do that because you don't want the relationship to work anyway. So here's another thing I want to bring up about that too, of women, modern women divorcing for no reason at all. Say if you just bought a brand new car, a brand new dream car, that's your dream car, brand spanking new. Are you going to get rid of that car because it's lost the new car smell? Would you do that? Well, that's the mentality and the mindset of these modern women. That's how they think. That's how they want to get rid of you. So ask yourself, how strong will she be when life gets tough? Oh, she'll be there as long as you bring in that money in. But when life gets tough, ask yourself, will she be there for you? Relationships is not just about the butterflies, the thrill, that dopamine rush. Will she be there for you when times get rough? So he's made it perfectly clear. He does not want to be bothered, so leave him the hell alone. That goes for begging family members, broke women, people with sob stories, and of course, those with the badass kids. He's had it. He's done dealing with all of you. His peace is priceless, and he's not about to have that tampered with, as he said. And I don't blame him, not one bit. Enough said. I'll see you guys in my next one.